Welcome my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top. I'm going to bring others with us. So let's get it started. Let's talk about Wendy Williams. She was on Hollywood Unlocked with Jason Lee, and basically she got into it when she talked about her husband, Big Kev, if you want to call him that, and her son and Big Kev altercation, what she thinks about that situation, and the young men that are trying to get with her, and some people that she don't like anymore that she does like now, and some people she had to tell off, and she does like Cardi B, and she think women should be going to some etiquette school, especially if you are in entertainment. And she said the last female that she known that went to etiquette school was Mary J. Blige, and look at the star that she is now. And Wendy Williams says she has been to etiquette school too already, and so that's why she is the fancy woman that she is. So let's get into it. So let's start talking about what's going on. So Wendy Williams was chilling with Jason Lee. She was in the studio with some outfit on. I was like, what's going on with this dress, Wendy Williams? But you know, she had the red hot, she had her sandwich, and she was eating. I was like, hey Wendy, you doing your thing, girlfriend. You see the hot sauce? Wendy Williams had hot sauce. She was dipping her sandwich in hot sauce, pouring hot sauce on her sandwich. I was like, that's what we about. That's how we do it. I love hot sauce on just about everything, baby. Even though it's not good for you if you do have high blood pressure. It's really not good for you. But I'm telling you, hot sauce tastes good on just about everything. And she also got into the situation that went down between her and 50 Cent. And also, you know, the beef that she's been having with 50 Cent. Because 50 Cent was feeling a certain type of way towards Wendy Williams because they was going back and forth at it for over at least 2 years, and 50 Cent wasn't too happy to see Wendy Williams supporting Rick Ross, his enemy, at a release party that Rick Ross released one of his songs, and so he wasn't feeling it at all. So you know, when Wendy showed up to none other than 50 Cent's little party that he was throwing, his pool party, he wanted to deny access and make sure Wendy Williams looked like she wasn't able to enter the party. But Wendy Williams was like, I'm that girl. I do that thing, and I can go anywhere I want to go, when I want to go, how I want to go. But I'm going to explain to you what really happened on September 16th when she's back on air on the Wendy Williams show. She did let us know that she has another year contract with the Wendy Williams show that is a syndicated show on TV, but she didn't talk about, you know, the next year and a year and a year and a year and a year after that. But she did mention her Lifetime biopic. She did mention that, and basically she's going to just have regular people play her. It is going to be what it's going to be, and she's also going to put Monique in it too as well, because her and Monique has made up. And I did a video about Monique and Wendy Williams having their little altercation back and forth and the media, and how, you know, Monique was going at Wendy Williams, but it seems like they have made up. I was like, hey, sisterly love is all here every day, baby. So here is Wendy Williams entering the party and getting denied. Allegedly.
Not being able to get into the club.
Wendy Williams said it did not go down like that. No way, no how. And also Wendy Williams mentioned Black China and basically said, you know, she's like the mother of Black China. She's like the mother of the young kids. She's like the mother of the house when it comes to Black China. And I already know Tokyo Tony's going to feel a certain type of way about what Wendy Williams said about kind of like being Black China's mother. So we already know Tokyo Tony wants to see Wendy Williams, and she wants to go up there and she wants to get that head up with Wendy Williams. But I don't even know why. So it is what it is with that situation. But Wendy Williams explained that the reason why she wanted to see Snoop Doggy Dogg and have her son, you know, meet Snoop Doggy Dogg, because when her son was first born, excuse me, and Wendy Williams had problem conceiving, you know, children because of her uterus, you know, it's not tight enough to hold a fetus, and it kind of like loosens up or whatever the case may be, and she has to stay on bed rest. But she said that, you know, she had got a life-size photo of, you know, Snoop Dogg, and she had it right next to the crib where her son was in the crib when he was a baby. And so every time he used to wake up, he used to see Snoop Doggy Dogg. And then she ended up getting the life-size photo autographed by Snoop Doggy Dogg. And, you know, she wanted, you know, her son to actually meet Snoop Doggy Dogg, because Snoop Doggy Dogg is one of, you know, her son's favorite artists, because, you know, Wendy Williams introduced her son to Snoop Doggy Dogg, and basically he woke up every morning looking at this life-size photo of Snoop Dogg, and basically got stolen from her. And then on top of that, she was able to know that 50 Cent was having a party and Snoop Dogg was going to be there, and she was celebrating her son's 19-year-old birthday. So she wanted to pull up with her friend Medina, her new social media person, to meet up with Snoop Doggy Dogg. And he came down to meet Wendy, hug her and greet her. All the security guards are there, and the people that were standing there were showing Wendy Williams so much love. Snoop came, gave her a kiss, actually did a photo with her son, a photo op with her son. So she was like, 50 Cent didn't stop nothing. And she called 50 Cent a girl. She said 50 Cent ain't nothing but a girl. He's acting just like a girl. He need to go away already. He need to stay away. Like, OMG, he ain't even an icon. And she was basically saying Snoop Dogg is an icon. He's a legend. Look what he has done. And she was like, my son really loved old school music. And so that's why she had the time. And it was the perfect place for her son to meet Snoop Dogg, because her son lives in Florida and he's in school. So it was just a great opportunity. And she didn't care if it was 50 Cent's party, his house, wherever it was. She was gonna pull up on Snoop and have her son be introduced to Snoop, because she hangs with her son. She loves her son protect her, and she protects her son. So I was like, go ahead, Wendy. So it is what it is with that situation. Then also, Jason Lee asked the question to Wendy Williams, are you proud of your son for actually giving Kevin Hunter Senior the right hook, taking care of business and defending your honor? And Wendy Williams was like, yes, I'm proud of my son. I'm thankful for my son. My son watch my back. I watch his back. I take him out. He protect me. I go out with him. I protect him too as well. I love my son, and I'm so glad that he did. He defended his mother's honor. He put his mother first, and she loved that. So that's a question a lot of people wanted to know. How did Wendy Williams feel about that situation? But she answered it and said basically she's proud of her son, and she's glad her son did defend her honor, and she really appreciate that. And she said she's the only one that can talk bad about Kevin Hunter Senior. She only one that can talk bad about him, and she does talk bad about him when she's looking in the mirror or when she's in a room and she's talking to herself, but she does talk about him. And she also says that she ain't in the business of raising another man's family or raising another family. It's over. It's done with. She was like, there's no way I could forgive Kevin Hunter for what he did. I'm not raising no other kids. I'm not raising no other woman's baby. I'm done. You can't be forgiven for that. So I was like, go ahead, Wendy. So Wendy explained that situation. So it is what it is with that. And then on top of that, she talked about hanging out with Cardi B, that it was fun. Cardi B was really like in the business, and she liked the way she danced, she liked the way she acts. They keep in contact, they talk on the phone, and basically they're cool peoples. So I was like, hey, that's good too. And then Wendy Williams got into Katie Couric basically, and was like, she didn't like the way Katie Couric, dissed her, and dissed her kind of trying to get all into her business, and then hugging her so tight and all this other stuff. And she said she had to correct Katie. She had to tell Katie what the business was. Like, you don't know who I am, baby. You can't be doing what you're doing. Don't be grabbing me that tight. Don't be holding on to me like that. And she felt really uncomfortable with her interview with Katie, and it is what it is. And she had to check her at the front door, and she did check her that evening, that day that she interviewed with Katie, and she don't appreciate it, and she might not be doing another interview with her. I was like, hey. So we get into that situation. And then also Wendy Williams talk about Monique. She gets into the situation about her Monique going back and forth at each other. At one point in time they wasn't cool, but now they are cool, and they were supposed to do a show together, and a talk show together, but some way somehow it got canceled and things went awry. But in her new documentary about her life, she's going to make sure she mentions Monique, and Monique is going to play a pivotal role in her Lifetime documentary that she is actually putting out. So that is good to hear that sisterly love is back. It is what it is, and she's totally here for Monique, and she got Monique's back on whatever situation that Monique is going through. And her Monique talk on the phone, and they're cool, they sisters. I was like, hey, it's so good to hear that they are cool again. And also Wendy Williams was talking about, there was some young man trying to get with her when she was out there chilling with none other than Jason Lee, and that man was Dave East. He was winking at her twice, and these young boys keep coming to her yard, but she ain't hearing it. You got to have a career, you got to have money, you got to have this, you got to have that, you got to be stabilized, you got to be somewhere in life, and you can't have like little kids running around. And so Jason Lee was like, yeah, I posted about Wendy Williams and Jason Lee. I had to immediately delete the post because Dave East's fiance was in the building somewhere. So I was like, OMG. And Wendy Williams said he's cute. And then we find out that Dave East is going to be playing Method Man. And Wendy Williams did not speak on Method Man at all, because you know Wendy Williams and Method Man got like a heated past. So it is what it is with that situation. I was like, go ahead, Wendy. And Wendy said that she was partying, she was doing her thing when she was out there with Jason Lee celebrating his birthday. But she also said that she's tired. She's really tired. She just wants to sleep. But she said she partied like crazy. After Jason Lee party was over, she went to go chill with French Montana because he was throwing a party, because her new social media person Medina got the scoop where everybody be at. And Wendy Williams was basically saying that she's doing this because she is told to do this, like to be out, to have fun, and that's why she has a new social media person, which is Medina, and she's always out. But you know what, she said she wants some rest. She's tired. She needs to take it easy. She also mentioned that when she goes out and you see her partying, that she is not drinking. She's only drinking ginger ale, or she's drinking, water or ginger ale with olives, and that's it. Because she said basically she don't be out here drinking and doing drugs or whatever people may think. So I think Wendy Williams was addressing the rumors of Tokyo Tony basically saying Wendy Williams is out here on that narcotics and drinking and stuff like that. Wendy Williams said, I don't drink, baby, when I'm out. Like, I don't know what you guys believe, but I ain't out here drinking. So you guys tell me whether you believe Wendy Williams is drinking or not. It's her business that she is, but she says she's not drinking at all. And basically, she's just trying to stay in tune. And she also mentioned, Kevin Hunter Sr., that, she really didn't think her show was going to laugh. And they both had each other's back, and he supported her. She really didn't think her TV show was going to last, because she didn't think people really was accepting of her because she was black, because she was loud. She ate, food on camera, and she had big breasts. And she was like, it's not really accepted in Hollywood when you have big breasts and you black. And Melissa Ford agreed with her too as well, because Melissa Ford says she experienced the same thing. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. And so I was just like, damn, Wendy Williams was she was laying down the law. And so Wendy Williams did get gifted a iPhone, because Jason Lee feels like her pictures that she posts on her Instagram are kind of blurry and she needs better equipment. So he brought her an iPhone, the new iPhone. I was like, OMG, it's going down. Go ahead, Wendy, do your thing. And Wendy Williams said that she's been having a wonderful time, and she loves her son Kevin Hunter Jr. because she really had difficult time getting pregnant because of her uterus, and she still saved part of her uterus in her freezer. I was like, okay, Wendy Williams, I see what's going on. I was like, okay. And so Wendy Williams played this game, Smash or Pass, and she actually passed on a little Yachty, or young Yachty. She passed on him. She passed on Game, and she really didn't want to play that game. It is what it is, but she can't wait to be back on TV, and she's going to let us know everything that went down this whole summer for her and how her summer vacation was. So September 16th, check her out. She will be back on TV basically, and she said she's been partying like it ain't nobody's business. She's been out to 8 a.m. in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, 6:45 in the morning. Like, she has been out here having a good time. And she also tells her son, Kevin Hunter Jr., that you see mommy out here partying, you're gonna have stories about people saying negative things about me. It's not true. I'm not drinking, I'm not doing drugs, I'm not having sex with these men, I'm not whoring my body out or anything like that. But she said a man that she is attracted to is Van Lathan, and Van Lathan is fine. I gotta give it to her. She got good taste when it comes to Van Lathan, because he is fun, baby. And that was basically about it. And she also said that she does not like guys on a DL. She does not like guys on a DL at all. And she goes, she's been in that situation before, but she made it clear that Kevin Hunter Sr. was not on a DL. She just said that at one point in time in her life, she has played a beard. And Melissa Ford said she has too as well. But Wendy Williams basically insisted that Kevin Hunter was not on a DL or the down low or bisexual, because there's rumors that Kevin Hunter was basically in a relationship with Avion Foster, and Avion Foster is a hermaphrodite allegedly. So it is what it is with that situation. So you guys tell me what you think. Peace, I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby.